Get back.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Baking Diva, and I want to give a big shout out to all my new subscribers. I'm so happy to have you on board. Well, today is episode 7, that's right, episode 7 of my fall baking series, Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice. And today we're going to make something that does have pumpkin in it and pumpkin spice. But before we go on, I wanted to ask you a question. Oh no, there's my little bird in the background. I should have known. Oh my God, I should have covered her. She's going to start chirp, chirp, chirping the whole time I'm talking. Just try to ignore her. If she gets really bad, I'll pause the video and go cover her. But anyway, do any of you put real pumpkins outdoors for decorating? Well, I'm no spring chicken, and I've been putting pumpkins outside on my front porch for years. I love to decorate for the holidays. Well, I had 3 pumpkins on my step. I had a large one, a medium one, and a small one. I had them all fixed nicely on my front porch. Well, I'm going to insert a picture for you so you can see what those doggone squirrels did to my pumpkins. And I have never had that happen before. The one day, I didn't know what happened. The little one was just eating and there was just pumpkin all over the place. And then the next day, my grandson said, "Grandma, they ate. I think the squirrels ate another one of your pumpkins." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Well, to make a long story short, and not to bother you, those little buggers ate all 3 of my pumpkins. And I thought for sure they were not going to eat the big one. But sure enough, they got started and made a big hole in there. And I didn't know this because I've never had a problem before. And I looked it up, like how you can keep the squirrels away from your pumpkins. Well, they said one of the best things you can do is put petroleum jelly on your pumpkins or Vicks Vapor Rub, because the squirrels hate stickiness like that. Or you can spray lacquer on them, or you can spray hairspray on them. And also you can put a little figurine next to them of an owl, because an owl is a predator and the squirrels are afraid of the owls. Well, here's some pictures I'll insert for you to see what those little squirrels did to my pumpkins. Many of you probably already know the tricks on how to keep them away, but since it's never happened to me before, I don't know. Maybe the pandemic has affected the squirrels too. I don't know. I'm really not sure, but I'm mad. So anyway, what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to do something today that does have a bit of a hack in it. Most of you know what a hack is. A hack is something you can use in a recipe it's like a shortcut. That's how I look at it. So today we are going to make pumpkin brownies. And they are gonna be so delicious. So what do you say? We get started? Let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Oh, and do you like my little Halloween vest? I've had this for years and years and years and years. I have one like it for Christmas too. I pull it out every year for Halloween. It has little ghosts on it. And I was in Walmart the other day and I found these little ghost earrings. I think they were like $3. I said, oh, they're going to go perfect with my hat and my vest. For those of you that have been watching me for a while, you know that come the holidays, I always try to get in character for my videos. But anyway, getting back to the pumpkin brownies. You're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Now the hack part of this is you're going to buy yourself a box of brownie mix. Any brand you want. This happens to be Pillsbury, any brand of brownie mix you want. And what you're going to do is you're going to follow the directions on the box. You're going to get a bowl and you're going to make your brownie mix. So I'm going to do that now, and you're going to follow the directions right on the box. Like it says on here, you need oil, water, and eggs. So you're going to follow the directions on the box of brownies, and you're going to make your brownie batter. So let me make this brownie batter for you off camera, and then I'll be right back and show you what we do next. So don't go away. Okay. So I mixed up all the brownie mix in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to my batter a ½ cup of milk chocolate morsels. I'm just going to put those in there and combine them into the brownie mixture. And once I do that, I'm going to put the brownie mixture aside. That's easy, right? So I hope you're all enjoying this fall weather. You know I'm in New Jersey. And let me tell you, we had a couple of cool nights. The other day it was 80 outside. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's crazy. And I also want to mention to you that, you know, for those of you that subscribe to my channel, you make comments. I always try to answer the comments, but we've had so much going on here. Let me move this aside at my house, which I'll explain to you in another video, that I've just been doing the best I can. So I hope you understand if my response is a little late. Just bear with me. All right, so I put the brownie batter aside. Now I'm going to take another bowl. In this bowl, I'm going to put 6 ounces of softened cream cheese. Okay. I'm also going to put in here, and I will put the recipe for you in the description box below the video, like I always do. I always appreciate when people do that in case I want to print it out and save it, right? So I'm also going to put in here 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Let's see, 1 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. Pumpkin pie spice and everything nice. You'll know, for those of you that have not subscribed to my channel yet, go down below and hit the red subscribe and the little bell next to it twice. That's all there is to it. You'll be a subscriber and you won't miss any of my future videos that are coming up, because you'll get a notification from YouTube. So come join this cray diva for her baking videos. All right, last but not least, we're going to put in here a ½ can of pure pumpkin. This is the puree, not the pumpkin pie mix. This is the pure pumpkin puree. I'm using Libby's today. Okay, I'll get all of that lusciousness in her. Okay, here we go. You're going to love these. What a combination. If you like chocolate, and I do, and you like pumpkin, this is going to be the perfect recipe for you. So I'm going to mix all of this together. Get my bigger spoon. And after I get this mixed up, I'll be right back and I'll show you what we do before we put them in the oven. So don't go away. Okay, so I have my brownie mix in the one bowl, and I have my pumpkin mixture in the second bowl. So now what are you going to need? You're going to need a pan to bake your brownies in. Now, I happen to have purchased a 9 by 13, it says family size brownie mix, but to me, that's if you want like those little skinny brownies, and I don't like those. I like my brownies to be just a little higher. So what I did is, you can use that mix in any size. I'm using a 9 by 9. You could probably maybe use an 8x8, but I'm using a 9x9 square brownie pan. Now, I like to put parchment paper in mine. I put a piece going this way and a piece going that way. And I spray it a little bit because, I don't know about you, but every time I make brownies, as much as I spray the pan, they always seem to stick. So this way, I like it. You can just, when they're done, you're ready to take them out of the pan, you just lift up the paper. And it's so much easier to cut them. Oh, I wanted to remind you too that last week I went to a baby shower. And it was wonderful. Because of the pandemic, they had it outdoors. They were very, very conscientious. The bride's mom made everyone, it's going to be a boy, so she made everyone, hi Marie, a blue mask to wear. There was hand sanitizer everywhere. We kept social distancing, and every once in a while I like to throw a video in to my channel on maybe an event I went to or a holiday or a wedding. So I just put that on there the other day. If anybody's interested in seeing it, just click on there. It's not a baking video, but it was a wonderful shower. Oh, the colors she had, the color scheme was beautiful. So that'll be on there if you want to see it. Anyway, so I have my pan prepared. I'm going to take half of my brownie mix and I'm going to spread it in the bottom of this pan. You know, brownie mix is very thick, very thick. So I'm going to get half of that in here. And I have, remember, I put that half a cup of milk chocolate chips in there. So let me get that in. Take my spatula. It's always hard to get this in because the paper moves or whatever. But you do the best you can, right? I'd rather do that than have all the brownies sticking to the pan. The pain in the neck. So I hope you're all doing well. Is anybody doing anything special this time of year? I don't know if this pandemic is ever going to go away. It's really, I don't know, unbelievable. So tired of wearing the masks. Ay, ay, ay. You know, I go into a store once in a while. They're very good. Like if you go into TJ Maxx or Home Goods, they have somebody there wiping down the carts as soon as you go in. They have hand sanitizer for you. You have to wear a mask. But you're walking around and it's so hot with the mask on. I know you have to do it, but I don't know. I can't wait till the day comes where we don't have to do it anymore, really. Oh, and you may see in the beginning of some of my videos some crazy Halloween clips. I love to put them in there. The other day, my son and my grandson, the youngest one, Lucas, we went up to, it's called Spirit. It's a store, Halloween store. It's called Spirit Halloween. And oh my gosh, you should see the animated decorations they have in there when you go in. You just wouldn't believe it. And I always take my camera with me wherever I go. And I always think they're fun sometimes to put them in the beginning of the video. Put you in the holiday spirit. All right, so I'm jibber-jabbering, but I figured we could chat while I'm doing this, right? So anyway, I have the bottom of that pretty much covered with the brownie mix. Pushing it down with my spatula, smoothing it down, getting it into the corners. Alrighty. Okay. This up, you can see. Takes a few minutes because it's a little thick and I want to get it all on the bottom. So as you can see, the bottom is coated with the brownie mix. Now I'm going to take my pumpkin mixture, move this over. Now next I'm going to take my pumpkin mixture and I'm going to layer that on the top of the brownie mixture. Now you can either put it on in dollops or you can spread it on. I'm going to put it on in dollops and then I'm going to spread it. You just want to cover the top of the brownie mixture. Oh, it looks and smells so good already. Yummy. Yummy in the tummy. Oh, wow. This is going to be so good. I love pumpkin anyway. I could eat pumpkin all year. It doesn't have to be the fall. There we go. Let me put that down here. And I'm just going to spread it with my spoon. Spread it all over the top of the brownie mix. Very easy to do because it's nice and soft. That cream cheese. Ooh. with the pumpkin. I have that all covered. Now, well, you know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to take the rest of my brownie mix, and I'm going to put that on the top of the pumpkin mix. Now that too, if it's too hard for you to spread, you can just put dollops on there because it is thick, but it'll still come out good. Now, when you bake this, you're going to follow the instructions on the box. For example, on the box of the brownie mix, it says here, for a 9 by 9 inch pan, bake it 30 to 35 minutes. Well, I would suggest you add another 10 minutes to your baking time because there's a lot in here and it takes longer to bake. And at that point, take a fork. Take a regular fork and stick your fork right into the middle of the pan. And if it comes out clean, you'll know it's done. So let me put this down here. No, it's killing me how badly I want to lick this spoon. And should I? Should I lick it? Mmm, good, yummy in the tummy. I'll just spread it with the knife. Okay. All right, so I'm going to spread it around. Do it the best you can, like I say. If you can't get it spread because it's too thick, just leave the dollops up there. I'm going to put it in the oven for 45 minutes at the 350, and then I'm going to check it. And when it's cool enough to take out of the pan, I will return. We'll cut these babies up and we'll do a taste testing. So stay tuned. Alrighty, I'm back and my brownies have baked and they're pretty cool. So it's time for me to take them out of the pan. I did leave them in about probably 15 minutes longer than the box would say because I was checking the center and they didn't seem done to me. So, you know, everybody's oven is different. Just check them. So, like I had mentioned earlier, I have the parchment paper in my hand. So I'm going to raise the parchment paper out of here and the brownies should come right out with it. Look at that. See? Isn't that so much easier than them all sticking to the pan? So I'm going to peel back the parchment paper like this and I'm going to cut them. Now, you can use a knife. My favorite way of cutting fudge and brownies is with a pizza cutter. So I'm gonna see how these babies cut. They're still a little warm, but I'm anxious to taste them. So here we go. Let me try it with my pizza cutter. Oh, look at that, comes right through. Perfect. Yummy in the tummy. See how that goes right through there? And then I'm just going to cut them the other way, make nice sized squares. Oh, I can smell that delicious pumpkin with the chocolate. Oh, yeah. Do another one here so we can get our taste testing done. All right. So who likes the end piece and who likes the middle piece? Oh, let's see. See? No sticking whatsoever. I'm going to take a piece of this out. Oh yeah, look at that. The top of it comes out, it has like a marble effect to it from the pumpkin in there. And see, you have a layer of pumpkin in there. So I'll put a nice still in the video later to show you how they look on the plate. But right now, I'm going to taste them. I'm going to taste these babies. Oh, look at that. The layer of the brownie and the layer of the pumpkin. Here goes. Really good. Oh my goodness. Very good. The brownie on the bottom is chewy. It's almost like a little bit of a fudge consistency on there. And then you have the soft pumpkin and the brownie on the top is soft. So I give these babies a 2 thumbs up. Of course, I knew I would. And if you'd like to try this recipe, it'll be down in the description box for you. I'll put a still in so you can see how nice they look out on a platter. So don't forget, stay tuned because next week we will be doing episode 8. Can you believe we've already done we're going to be doing episode 8 already? So anyway, subscribe down below so you don't miss it. Have a great week, and I'll see everybody real soon. Toodles!